Hey guys, it's Sarah, and it has been a while since I have shared with you guys my makeup collection and my whole makeup setup. So I thought I would film a video just kind of showing you guys where I do my makeup and how I organize it. So you're probably going to notice that I have a pretty small makeup collection. I'm actually able to fit everything in those drawers right there, and a little bit on the top as well. So this desk is where I do my makeup every day. It's also where I do a lot of my work, so I spend a lot of time at this desk. So right here, I've actually posted about this on my Instagram before, but this is a box that was actually custom designed. It has my little logo on it, and this is where I store my brushes. And I will link down in the description the lady who made this. She has a business where she does custom wood burning designs, and so this is really just a wooden box, and it's where I keep my brushes. I have them in separate cups so that they kind of stay separate. I have my eye brushes in this cup, and then 3 other cups for face brushes. So that's how I have my brushes stored. And then I've also got this little kabuki brush over here. It doesn't really, I don't want it to get lost in there, so I keep it off to the side. And this little brass rabbit, I think it's super cute. I got it at, I believe, TJ Maxx a long time ago, but I love that. And then this little mirror, I think I also got that at TJ Maxx, but that's what I use to do my makeup. And then, as you guys probably know, I am obsessed with fall. All things fall, I just love. And so now that it's September, I have broken out the fall decorations. All of that stuff is either from Dollar Tree or Walmart. Got a little fake pumpkin, candle, and a little arrangement. Those flowers all came from Dollar Tree. Okay, so now taking a look a little bit closer at the makeup drawers. At the very top, this is where I keep a few things. This right here is a basket full of all of my Project Pan items. These are the items that I'm trying to use up, and so I like to keep them up top so that I remember to use them every single day. And then back here, I have this. This is actually a letter opener. I think I got it at Ross, and this is where I keep eyeshadow palettes, as well as face palettes and face duos. So I've got my Nude Dude palette from The Balm. This is a Wet n Wild palette, and another Wet n Wild palette. It's their Comfort Zone palette. You guys are probably going to notice that I don't have a very large makeup collection. It's actually pretty minimal compared to a lot of people here on YouTube, and I'm perfectly comfortable with that. I like having fewer options to choose from when I'm doing my makeup. And then up here in this front slot, I have some contouring palettes. So that Wet n Wild one. This one is from Lily Lolo, and this one is from e.l.f. It has 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a kind of interesting color of highlight there. So then in this top drawer, I kind of have everything stored in chronological order of how I would actually do my makeup. So the top drawer has my face products. So in this first little container, I have foundations, my tinted moisturizer, concealers, and correctors. This is all I have in the way of foundation and concealer. This is my tinted moisturizer I use every day. I actually cut it open because it's almost gone, but I like to get every drop out. But it's the Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense. I think of it kind of as my SPF and my primer. Slash moisturizer, kind of all in one product there, but I use it every day. I also have my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is a BB cream from e.l.f., and then a corrector from Pixie, and a concealer from Wet n Wild. I do have another foundation in my Project Pan. This is the Ulta Double Duty foundation. It's almost gone. So other than that, that's all I have foundation and concealer wise. Then over here to the side, I have these e.l.f. Shine Eraser blotting sheets. These are just great for blotting any kind of shine throughout the day that appears on my face. I do tend to have kind of oily skin, so these are kind of a must-have for me. And then in the back of this drawer, I have my blushes in this little container here, and my face powders here. So one thing I wish is that these things weren't so hidden, because I can't open the drawer any further, but these are kind of way back there. But I'm going to take these out so I can show you what I have in there. Okay, so this is where I keep my blushes. This is actually a little container I got from Dollar Tree. It's called a butter container, or butter, what is it called? It's a thing where people store sticks of butter, but I thought it was the perfect size for makeup. So this is from e.l.f. I think it's called their Shimmering Facial Whip, and Pink Lemonade is the shade. I've got this little blush from Lauren Brooke Cosmetics, in Sweet 16. This came in a subscription box, but I love this blush. This is my Milani blush in Romantic Rose. I love this one. This is one of my all-time favorites. And then I've got two Wet n Wild blushes. This one is the one in Rosé Champagne. And this one has been discontinued, but it's their Fergie blush in Brush with Destiny. It's a really pretty shimmery, kind of peachy pink. I love both of those. So that's all I have blush-wise. And then in this container, I think this container used to have face wipes in it. And it used to have like a lid. I've had this for a really long time. I honestly don't know where it came from, but this is the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder. It's almost gone. That's all I have left of it over there, but it's a pretty good kind of translucent powder. And then this one I haven't yet used, but I have it kind of as a backup for when I run out of the other one, and it's just a kind of basic face powder. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know how good it is, but it's the e.l.f. Finishing Powder in Fair/Light. And this is part of their like Beautifully Bare collection, I think. And then the other powder I have is this Jane Iredale. It's called their Powder Me SPF product. And it's got this interesting kind of puff where the product comes out. This is a powder sunscreen. So if I'm ever going to be spending a lot of time outside, I would use this. Just to add like some extra SPF to my skin. So there is another look at that drawer. And by the way, I don't know where this blue container came from, but I can tell you that these blue baskets came from Dollar Tree in a pack of, I think a pack of 3. So then in this second drawer, I have my eye products. So again, I've got 2 of these blue baskets. These are the ones that came from Dollar Tree. So in this first container, I keep my eyeshadow primer. This is my Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. I also keep my eyeshadow sticks in here. I only have a few of those. Also, my single shadows. I've got a few from Terramare. This one is from Wet n Wild. I've got an e.l.f. one. And in this container, I also have smaller eyeshadow palettes or quads. I've got this one from Physicians Formula, and then this one from e.l.f. And in here, I also keep my pencil sharpener. This one is from Urban Decay. This is the only one I've been able to find that actually fits my larger jumbo pencils. So that's the one I have. And then in this far container, I keep brow products, eyeliners, and my mascara. So I'm going to take this out so I can show you more closely what's in it. So there's that container, and you can definitely see I have a lot of room to grow here. But I kind of like it this way. I have this brow kit from Wet n Wild. I have this brow pencil from Sonia Kashuk. It's in the shade Taupe. And this is my e.l.f. brow gel. I use this pretty much every day to kind of set my brows in place. And I have 2 eyeliners on hand right now. This is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster in Ultra Black. This is pretty much my all-time favorite. I love this one. It is a pen style, but it has a brush tip, which I like a lot. And the other one I have is this Wet n Wild Pro Line felt tip eyeliner. This one has a felt tip, which I don't like as much, but it's still a nice eyeliner. I also have this e.l.f. makeup remover pen, which I often use alongside eyeliner when I mess up my winged liner. This helps me kind of clean it up. It's just kind of this marker that contains makeup remover, and you can see it's kind of dirty, but that's the one downside. It does get dirty after a while, but that's a really helpful tool to have when doing eyeliner. And then also the mascara that I'm working through right now is the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. This is a really good mascara. I've talked about it before, and it's got a, brush isn't anything too special. It's pretty thin, so it's easy to work with. And it's just an all-around good mascara that's only about $3, so I really like that. So that's everything in that container. And again, there's another look at that drawer. Okay, this third drawer down is one of the deeper drawers, and this is where I keep my lip products. So I have 2 little glass cups. I think these both used to have candles in them, and when I ran out, I removed the wax and repurposed them for my lipsticks. So this first cup is what I would consider more of my everyday lip products. These are neutral colors. I also have lip liners in here. So I've got my Milani lip liner in Spice. It's a really good kind of brownish neutral. This is a Jordana one in Rose, or Rose Crush. It's kind of like a neutral pink. And then this is the Jordana one in Tawny, another nice rosy neutral. Got an e.l.f. matte lip color. This is a Milani lipstick in Pretty Natural. This one is a lip butter from Flower. It's just a nice kind of neutral peachy color. couple of Wet n Wild lipsticks. That one is in Bare It All, and that one is in Just Peachy. So these are all kind of more wearable shades that I would tend to wear just on a regular day. This cup back here, I keep what I would consider more of my statement lip colors. So colors that I wouldn't necessarily wear on a daily basis. They're a little bit more bright or just less natural looking. Like I have my red in here, that's from e.l.f. I have like a berry color from Wet n Wild. This is like a crazy metallic brown. I still have yet to wear that, so that's definitely a statement lip color, if you ask me. This one is the Kat Von D, one of the Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipsticks, kind of a blood red color, very deep and dark when it's on the lips, very vampy. I've got like a e.l.f. berry shade in here. This is a Sonia Kashuk lipstick, and it's definitely a very bright kind of coral shade. That one I consider a statement lip color as well. And a Terramere berry lipstick. I love this one. It's one of my favorites of all time. Love it. And the two lip liners in here, I've got one red one. This is from Milani in the shade True Red. And this one is a berry one from Jordana. The shade is Plush Plum. So those are all of my lipsticks and lip liners. You'll notice I don't own any lip glosses anymore. I have just pretty much decided that I don't like lip gloss, so that explains that. Also in this drawer I have just this e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleaner. It's good to have on hand. And some lash glue. I don't wear false lashes very often at all, but I do have this and I kind of keep it in here since I just really don't use it much. And then in the back of this drawer I have this container where I keep dirty brushes, so brushes that really need to be washed and that I don't want to put on my face. Like that one is really gross. The container itself is also really dirty. I think it used to have craft supplies in it, but I just use it for dirty brushes. So that's the third drawer, and then in this bottom drawer is where I keep all of my nail products. So down here I just have various tools. I've got like some nail files, nail clippers, little toe separators. I need to get a container for these, but for now they're just kind of hanging out in the front. And then in this kind of old shoebox here I have all my nail polishes, and you can see it's only about half full. So I have room to grow. I like the size of this collection. I've got my base and top coat from Orly. I have a bunch of nail polishes from Wet n Wild. My favorite line of nail polish is the Wet n Wild Mega Last, so I have a ton from them. As you can see, there's a few more. And then I also have a few from the Wet n Wild Wild Shine line. That one's not bad. It's kind of hit or miss. Not quite as good as the Mega Last line, but those are pretty good. I have one from Mineral Fusion, one of my favorite nail polishes. The one I have on my nails right now is this Wet n Wild Mega Last nail polish in the shade Wet Cement. It's a really pretty just taupe shade. I love it for the fall and year-round. Other than that, I've got one from Pixie, a few from Sonia Kashuk. I like their nail polishes as well. This is a really pretty lavender color. So yeah, that is my nail polishes. So that's it for my makeup collection. As you can see, I don't have a ton of makeup. I pretty much have a lot of room to grow. In the future, I think I'd like to get a different set of drawers, maybe the Alex drawers that everyone uses, or something else like that. I'm kind of ready to upgrade, but for now, these work just fine. But that is how I organize my makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Maybe you got some storage ideas, and if nothing else, you got to see some pretty makeup. So if you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys next time.